Hello everyone and welcome to today's tutorial. So in today's tutorial I'll be teaching you how to do your eyebrows. Yes, because a lot of us really have that issue of not getting how to do our eyebrows correctly. So this tutorial is basically because of the eyebrows, nothing more. I'm not doing a full glam makeup, I'm just doing the eyebrows for you to see. So I'll be showing you the step by step, and if this is what you're interested in, please watch this video till the end. Thank you. So I'll be starting off with my brow tamer and my spoolie brush, and the brow tamer will help me stretch out the brows so that everything will be in place. And that is what I'm doing. I'm just using my spoolie to brush it all up in preparation for what I'm about to do. So I'm just making sure that I'm brushing all the hairs in my brow. I'm just brushing it all up like I'm doing in the video. So after that, I'll be taking my well sharpened pencil. This is a Davis pencil, and I'll be starting with the outlining of the lower part of the brows, and I'll just be outlining it. I'm just following the shape of my eyebrow. So I'm just making sure that I'm outlining it gently. I'm not putting so much pressure because I don't want to end up having a different result. Then after outlining the lower part, I'll be going on to the upper part of the brows, and I'll be outlining that also. And that's me outlining the lower part and the upper part of my eyebrow. And after I'm satisfied, I'll be using my brow mascara. You can also call it your brow tint, and I'll be using it to fill in the brows. So I'm using the IMAGIC brow mascara. You can actually skip this step, it is not compulsory, but you can as well go for it just as your spirit leads. So this is me just using the brow mascara to fill in my brows. Then I'll be going with my spoolie brush to just make sure that everything is well blended in. So I'm just using my spoolie brush to brush it all up. After doing that, I'll be using my pencil to fill in the brows, just to draw some strokes in the brow that I outlined earlier. Yes, my brows are already full. Naturally they are full, but I'll still need to use my pencil to fill in the brows just like I'm doing. Please just follow the steps as I'm doing them. So I'm carefully using my pencil to just draw some strokes to make it look natural in the beginning. Then I'm just using it to fill in gradually. After that, I'll be going with my Who's That Girl concealer palette and my flat brush, and I'll be going with a lighter shade to highlight the under of my brows. Is that English correct? Okay, I'll be using the lighter shade to outline the lower part of my brow. Then I'll be using the darker shade to highlight the upper part of my brows with my flat brush. And I'm making sure that my brush is well soaked in the concealer so that it will give me that stress-free work. Yes, that's the word. So I'm just carefully outlining now. Carefully outlining my brows. Just try to take your time. Take your time, especially when you are doing it on yourself, because if you were doing it on someone, you will have to stretch the skin so you can actually have your way. But now that I'm doing it on myself, I just have to be so careful and patient when I'm working with it. And I'm making sure that I distribute the concealer evenly in that area so that there won't be any patches. I want to make sure that the concealer is evenly distributed around the brow bone area and the place I highlighted. I'm sorry for using my mirror to block you. Please pardon me. So after doing that, I'll be using my blending brush to just tap in the concealer. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just tapping in the concealer into the place I highlighted. Like, I'm just tapping it in. I'm just using my blending brush to tap in like so. I'm so sorry for using my mirror to obstruct your view. I'm so sorry. So still the same process. I'm just tapping in the concealer into the brow bone area, the areas I highlighted, just so everywhere is covered with the concealer. So the next thing I will be doing is to use another flat brush. You can decide to use the same flat brush, but just make sure you clean the lighter parts of the concealer you used earlier. So I'm just using another flat brush to apply the darker shade of concealer on the upper parts of my eyebrows. Please, if you are yet to subscribe to the channel, please do subscribe. I really need you to build this family. Please subscribe, like, comment. Let me know if I'm doing the right thing. Let me know if you have other advice for me. Let me know if there are other things you want me to do for you, and I'll gladly work on them. Please don't forget to share amongst your friends. Spread the good news that there's a small girl called Bimisola on YouTube that is really dishing out some content. I appreciate you all. And to all my returning subscribers, I say a very big thank you. I'm so grateful. Thank you for sticking with me. Yes, so back to business. So I'm just using the darker shade to outline the upper part of my brows carefully to ensure that I don't go past where I'm supposed to outline. Then I'm making sure that I'm in a way blending out the concealer like I'm doing so. So I'll be taking my blending brush, dusting off the lighter shade I used earlier. Then I'm just blending this shade into the skin. Remember, I use a darker shade for the upper parts. Yes, so I'm just blending. You can use a darker shade, or preferably you use your shade of foundation or concealer for the upper part of the brows, whichever one works for you. But your exact shade is going to be the best to use. Like I said, this video is just all about the eyebrow, just showing you what I do. So now I'm taking my pencil and I'm making sure that that tip is well detailed. Like I want it to be a very sharp, pointed shape. Yes. So that's what I just did now. Then I'm going back to ensure that the blending is okay. And still blending. After that, I'll be taking my spoolie brush and I'll be brushing the eyebrows upward. And that's going to be all for this tutorial. I really appreciate you. Thank you for watching till the end. Thank you for always watching my videos whenever I post. See you in the next video.